I don't think that they have mentally checked out. It's just a different level. They have better players than we have, if you look at it in total. And this is what was reflected by the result today. So there will be a rebuild for sure, but right now that doesn't help us because we still have another 5 games to play. So that there has to be a rebuild, for me, was clear even when I came in December, and after the first 3 or 4 weeks, for me that was obvious. But right now it doesn't help, and for us it's extremely embarrassing, also as a coaching staff, to have press conferences like the one we have right now. But we just have to admit they are better than us. I'm not blaming anyone, not my players nor anybody else, but we just have to realize what kind of squad they had available today. Look at their bench. Look at even 4 players that they were not even in their squad. Roberto Firmino was the only one that was injured. Oxlade-Chamberlain not in the squad. Minamino not in the squad. Harvey Elliott not in the squad. This just shows what kind of quality squad and team they have built together, and working together with Jürgen and his team in the last 6 years. This is not only a question of quality of players, it's also a question of how they play together, what kind of mentality do they have, what kind of energy, what kind of physicality compared with speed, high speed. I would say they have 25 Formula One racing cars in their squad. This is not a question of the city. I mean, even in our own city, it happened with Pep. He came 6 years ago. So, if you look at those two clubs who are currently dominating the Premier League, they did exactly that. They brought in 2 managers, but not only did they bring in 2 managers, they also changed the whole thing with regard to formation. What kind of players do we need? What kind of football do we want to play? I mean, the headline of everything was, how do we want to play? And underneath this headline, in every transfer window, they created the team that they have in both clubs.